Thank you very much, boys. You're very strong. All right, so I'm here with big pieces that have come out of my private collection. We have 4 of them right here. I honestly don't know what they are, but let's get into opening them up. This is all my private collection. First of all, I would need like a 20,000 square foot space in order to really display my collection. Oh, it's a bowl? Wow, it's an amethyst like dish. And my hope was that one day I can get a space where I can actually display the whole collection, maybe open it up to the public or something like that. It's definitely one of those things where it's like your mind changes so frequently from being in this business. So like what was really like amazing and high quality to me years ago may not be amazing and high quality to me today. Crazy rock. Ah, I even made a little note. Green titanite, brown apatite, calcium, phosphate on albite, sodium-rich feldspar. I did not write that there is an aquamarine beryl in there as well, which is super nice. Wow, this thing is crazy. One of the things that I'm noticing a lot, especially now that the crystal business is getting bigger and people want to aggrandize their status and their collections, is you're seeing that people are like posting up these collections that are like mid, to be honest with you, but people are making it seem like they're like, look at this amazing, impossible thing, and it's like, it's mid, you know, but to get museum grade caliber rocks or like very rare statement piece rocks, it's extremely hard to do. It's not something that's easily done. Yeah, so the white part is going to be your albite, and then you have these little brownish kinds of crystals on here, this little brownish druze, that's your apatite, and then the yellowish crystals, the yellowish green crystals are titanite crystals. Also, one other thing I can say real quick is I know who packed this rock. This is old. Bernie would never wrap a rock like this. This wasn't wrapped properly. There shouldn't be paper on this rock first. There should be a bunch of tissue paper on here. Then there should be bubble wrap, actually softer bubble wrap, like this kind of stuff that's not really dense. Then you would put paper, and then you would put foam, and that's how Bernie would wrap this rock. I know I saw when I was unwrapping it little pieces that had kind of fallen off, and that's due to the fact that paper was first on the rock. People in the industry who are bringing in extremely large amounts of material like myself, it's rare that you're going to let something like this go. You're going to hold on to things when, even for me, when I'm like not totally sure if I want to hold on to something or not, I will, and then I'll do exactly what I'm doing now, which is like a year later revisit. And you know, you keep this continuous flow going where you just hold on to material until you get to the place where everything left is just, which I've been doing for years, everything left in your collection is just superior. I don't think there's ever going to come a point in time where I come across this rock again. I mean, I forgot about this. I didn't even know this existed. All right, I don't know what this is, so we're going to kind of find out together. Hopefully I remember it once I open it. It's a quartz stalactite. Not extremely uncommon material, but this is the actual exterior full pocket. So it's not like you have a part of the pocket, you actually have the whole exterior of it. You can see that the crust of the pocket is still there intact. On the top of it was not going to actually be stalactite clusters. They were going to be basically the bottom of it, which is going to just be kind of like basic druze. This is extremely rare to get the whole thing extracted from the pocket without the miners absolutely destroying it. There is literally 0 damage to any of the stalactites here in this cluster. One of the things that I will do is I will actually grade and rate material, especially stuff like this, with actually a magnifying glass. So I will take a magnifying glass and I will search the piece for any kind of damage. As you can see, this is cataloged, and in the catalog it will give all the details of the piece, meaning that I found X damage here, X damage there, whatever it might be. But this piece I do remember because I could not find not even the smallest of damage in this piece. One of the things that I think is notable here, which a lot of people might not understand, is actually the way that this grew was actually here on an angle. The bottom side was this part right here, but it was on an angle, because you can see the pieces are actually directed that way. So this is how the piece actually was sitting, upside down. That's the exact position of the rock in the wall. Just flip it upside down. In my personal opinion, I would say that my collection is probably up there with the best of the best collections in the world. This is a apophyllite and stilbite. I mean, I've seen a lot of really top tier collections, and I've always felt that my private collection was, if not surpassing that, at least at par with some of the best collections in the world. Yeah, so this is apophyllite with stilbite. The thing is that typically to find a cluster that has huge chunks like this is going to be really rare. I actually am willing to offer this to the person. I'm about to send it right now. And if they decide that they want it, then they are going to have to pay for it. Beep boop. You have two types of actually you have three types of collections. You have one which is like your rock-hounded collection. You're gonna find a lot of like old mineralogy societies or mineralogists in mineralogy societies are gonna have one type of collection. Typically it's gonna be like stuff that nobody really cares about unless you are a mineralogist or unless you're a rock hound yourself and you're really into it. And then you have your second type of collection, which is your layman's collection. That's going to have your basic things in there. Maybe there'll be high quality basic things in there, but still it's very basic. I see there's like a lot of Lemurian crystals in this one. Oh, I see is here. You know what, Bernie? This one maybe is worth holding. The quartz one is not necessary. You find a good spot for. I mean, we already have so many big ones. And then you have the collection, which like you might find someone like myself having, who I've been in the industry for 15 years, and I also have like an obsession, and I want the best, most rare kind of stuff. You could put that on the table too. I'll let that go. You see what I'm saying? Like, again, sometimes when you revisit things, like this is the one I'm holding on to, letting go of that big apophyllite. Don't need that, I don't think. That's normal. I know there's a piece of blue barite, a blue barite cluster from Morocco that is like maybe the best one I've ever seen. I don't know if it's a piece that can be appreciated unless you're actually seeing it in person, but really, really good. The best kind of collection you can have is one like I'm kind of talking about, that the variety is so vast. They're going to be the best of the best caliber and quality of a common stone like amethyst or quartz or, you know, amazonite, ocean jaspers, things like that, your standard stuff, but they're going to be of the highest caliber. This is an Uruguayan amethyst geode. There is tinges of iron oxide, which kind of makes it look ametrine, but that's not the craziest part about this thing. What's crazy about it is that there are calcite formations that grew across, connecting it, which are absolutely, and then it got coated with amethyst druze. So when you see the stalactites or the stalagmites, or actually the cylinders, if you will, connecting from one piece to another, there's actually calcites that eventually coated in amethyst. This piece is, wow, top. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please smash that subscribe button and press the like button.